Hello, my name is Troy Gray. I'm the director of Spindletop Bladesmith Boomtown Museum in Beaumont, Texas. And we are on our trip around the museum, going in each of the buildings, bringing out an object. And this is probably one of my favorites, although you probably hear that every week, one of my favorites. But I really love the old cameras. Probably one of the reasons why I decided to take this job about 6 years ago. And in here we have the Kodak Brownies, we have the Ansco box cameras, and there was a very interesting lawsuit between Ansco and Kodak. Kodak did actually was a distributor for Anthony plates, but the ambitious George Eastman was not content peddling another company's wares, so he began producing his own cameras, and this started a bit of rivalry to them. And then to stay competitive, Anthony purchased the Goodwin Film Camera Company in 1901, the same year that the oil was found in Beaumont. And the founder of Goodwin, Hannibal Goodwin, invented a transparent film roll that served as an impressive substitute for glass plates. And so when they took over the Goodwin company, they actually took the Kodak to court for patent infringement because Eastman Kodak was using those. And this court case dragged on for over a decade, and Kodak was found guilty and had to pay $5 million. But by that time, Kodak was so big, $5 million, although it was a hefty sum, didn't hurt them too bad, and it really just helped them to continue the race even up until the 1980s and 90s, and that. Ansco also had another unfortunate event because it was bought out in 1928 by a German company, and of course during World War II, the American government took over that, and then it went back to Ansco. So very kind of interesting histories about the cameras and everything. So you should look it up. I have a whole sheet of stuff here, but in September, of course, this weekend we have the wood carving class starting at 8:30 tomorrow. We also have of course, it's already filled, but we have a bladesmithing class. So look out for the next month's blacksmithing or bladesmithing information, because there will be another class next month. And also September 26th is the date that we're looking forward, because that's the closing of our art exhibit in our Caroline room. That starts at 2 o'clock. And then at 4 o'clock we have our very first community picnic. We'll have the tables out, but also an open mic. So we have a speaker, Bluetooth speaker, so you can hook up your phone to it, and you can sing, dance. We don't care. We just want some entertainment up here. Before that, September 23rd, we have our next music and wine, and that's from 6 to 8 that night. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So come out to that. That's $10 a person. And then October is coming, so we have things for example, our Dial and Vista Appreciation Day. We have Halloween. All the museums in Beaumont is doing Museum Madness one weekend, so you want to hear about that. And of course, a lot of other things coming. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next week.